Blah, blah. Pay attention to me. Oh
What?
my god. So I think I'm gonna start a blog, Joel. I'm gonna do it.
A vlog.
No, a video blog.
A vlog.
A vlog? Okay, a vlog.
It's like blog with a V instead of a B. A vlog.
Blog. I'm gonna start a blog. Hey guys, so I tried to start a blog earlier today, but after I finished my first post, I decided that it's probably a lot easier to make a blog, as you heard my friend earlier talking about. I'm not really good at grammar or spelling for that matter, so this probably is the best route to take. So I'm making this vlog to talk about life. I'm a junior in college, and I've had some crazy things happen to me since my freshman year to now. And I want to tell my story to you guys. Before I tell you my story, I want to give you a good generalization of who I am. So, hi, my name is Megan. For the people who are watching this who don't know me, I'm 20 years old and I'm currently living in Columbus, Georgia. I'm originally from Champaign, Illinois, where I attended high school and 2 years of junior college. I have one best friend. Her name is Shelby, and we haven't really been best friends the whole time. We've known each other since we were 10, but recently, since I started college, we became best friends. She's been here through it all, so you'll probably hear me say her name a lot. Besides that, I will not say anyone's real name. I'll give them nicknames. Anyways, I'm an only child, and it's probably a good thing. My parents absolutely cannot stand each other. They're from two different backgrounds. My mom's a city girl, and my dad is a country boy. So I have a very different backgrounds for both. I went to Parkland College for 2 years where I played volleyball, and from there I decided that I wanted to continue to play volleyball, and that's why I'm here. I ended up going to Columbus State University, which is located in Columbus, Georgia, where I am now. But let me rewind a little bit. I want to tell you guys straight from the beginning. So I'm going to start with the summer before my freshman year of college. Now, let me warn you, I might get a little emotional when I talk about some subjects because they are so dear and near to my heart. So, warning, whatever you want to call it, there might be tears, but it's just because the things I'm talking about mean a lot to me. So I want you guys to understand. All right, here we go. Freshman year, summer going into my freshman year of college. It was my first day of officially being on the Parkland volleyball team. We were working a tournament in Parkland College, and I, being one of the girls that are from Champaign, was like, yeah, I'll work all day, no problem. Yeah, shouldn't have said that, but I was being nice, and I was really excited because if you're in college, you know your freshman year, you're like, yeah, it's college, yeah. Being a junior now, I understand why I hate freshmen. Just kidding. Anyways, I was working the concession stand when my mom called me, and I could tell in her voice that there was something wrong. And I was like, hey, like, what's going on? And she told me that she wanted me to sit down because what she next was going to tell me was going to change my life. She proceeded to tell me that a family that was really close to me had earlier died in a plane crash. I can't really tell you what I did or what I said. I was upset. And to this day, I still get upset about it. I was so confused, and I wasn't really sure on why this all happened. And I just remember busting into tears. Luckily, one of my teammates went and got my head coach, and he came and talked to me, and he knew that I looked up to this person as a role model because he had coached both of us in club. And I will never forget the hug he gave me and the feeling I felt when I got that news. There's just some things in life, when you feel it, you never forget it. Well, after you get that kind of news, you can kind of see why any freshman would not want to start college. I was devastated. I was upset. I was confused. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't want to see anybody. After this, I was done. I was like, you know what? I just need time to myself. But I didn't have that. I was starting school in 2 days, and I couldn't really take the time to step away from everything that was going on and just think about it. I had to either let it sit there and in my head and let it mess with me, or I could think about it but keep living. And keep living was the option I took, but it was not the easiest either. On top of that, not long after, my dad ended up getting hurt. He ended up breaking C1 through C6 in his spine, making him disabled. Talk about having a rough start to college. I lost a family that was dear to me, and then now my dad was hurt, and after you have so many things happen to you, you start letting it kind of destroy you. And I would be lying if I said it didn't destroy me, because it did. Besides that, I met a bunch of people. Parkland made it to where that all the athletes moved into this apartment complex, so I made friends really fast. And friends are really what you need in times of what I was having. So I made plenty of friends and really fast. I actually even met someone. We're not going to say his name. We're just going to call him White Kid on the basketball team. Yes. Anyways, White Kid on the basketball team ended up actually living here, which he lived here and I lived here. So right then and there, it kind of just hit things off because of the fact that he lived right across the hall from me, which was awesome. He was a sophomore. I was a freshman. He was the basketball player. I was a volleyball player. I mean, what else could you ask for in life? Anyways, I remember the first time I talked to him. We were all sitting at his apartment complex. It was him and a couple of baseball players and his roommates and then a couple volleyball players. And earlier that week, I got put into a boot, which I don't have on anymore, but a boot that I was wearing. And we were just sitting there hanging and talking, before school starts. And my roommate was like, "Oh, who drives that truck out there?" And tall boy on the basketball team was like, "Oh, I do." And she's like, "Megan, I found out who drove that truck." And I perked up real fast. I was like, Who? I jumped over the couch and made a fool of myself. And right then and there, that's when I started talking to the tall boy on the basketball team. Well, we continued to text and continued to hang out. Then, one evening, we were just chilling in his room, watching some TV, playing some COD, what normal couples do. I look up, and there's a calendar, and I was like, there's this little heart, and I was like, why is there a heart on his calendar? And it said, how should I say this? Girl.
It's 4 o'clock.
Thank you, Fred. Like I was saying before, it said, "Girl loves tall boy on the basketball team." And I was like, who's girl? And he's like, "Oh, my girlfriend." Your what? Your girlfriend? What? I was in total shock. I did not know that he had a girlfriend and that he had a girlfriend. I was in so much like, what? No, like, you're perfect. Why do you have a girlfriend? And it was crazy. And, you know, I had the choice to either, you know, do the right thing. You'd be like, okay, well, you're a terrible person, and I'm telling your girlfriend that you're a terrible person, or stay with him and, you know, just be like, oh, you got a girlfriend? Nah, okay, it's pretty nice. Nothing, not, you know. And by this time, I was literally head over heels crazy about this kid, and I made the wrong choice. So, not being the proud person I am today, and I slapped myself on the hand for it, I continued to talk to him. And I just acted like I didn't know he had a girlfriend. Yes. And it was bad. And we kept it going for a long time. We started talking in August. Then one night in December, he was coming home from a basketball game and I was babysitting, and I got a text that says, girl knows. I was like, wait, what? Someone had made a fake Facebook up and told the girl. And I literally lost it. I was crying. I was upset because I knew then and there that he had to make the choice, either her or me. And I was scared. I was so scared. And I remember him telling me that he didn't know what he was going to do, because him and his girl had been together for like 2 years by then, and he wasn't sure. I remember getting done with babysitting at like 2 a.m. in the morning and just crying and driving to my dad's house. Like, I hate this person. He's awful. Like, I think I honestly knew from the very beginning that if this was ever an option, he was going to choose his girl. Well, a week went by and my roommate's home. Okay, sorry, I got a little distracted, but a week went, I think that's where I left off. A week went by and I texted him. I was like, can I see you? Because I really want to talk to you about this. He's like, yeah, sure. Went and talked to him, and I decided that I wanted to be with him still. And if we could still be together any way possible, that I would take it. And he did too. So we decided to make everyone think at Parkland College that already knew that me and this person were together, that we weren't together, and that we would see each other undercover. And maybe I should explain how close. Okay, this person and me, like, kind of had a dog together. Like, we kind of got a dog. Yes, a dog. You know, yes, a dog. So, like, when I say, like, we were together. Funny story, actually, about me and this tall man on the white basketball team, or whatever you want to call it. So we had a dog, like I was saying before in the last clip. Dog. And Halloween night, I hung out with this kid every single night, and this is just a funny story, and I'm telling you guys. It was Halloween night, and I was like texting him. He's like, hey, the girl's coming, so we can't hang out till later. I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. But I was pissed because she was coming and it was my time and I didn't want her to come down, and it was stupid. Anyways, so I was like, fine, I don't want to hang out with you anyways. So I'm going to hang out with my friends and go to a cool Halloween party that I have pictures of. And I was like, fine, but I didn't tell him that. I was just like, oh, okay, Anyways, so I went upstairs to the other volleyball girls' apartment with my dog, Bentley, who's awesome. He's a white teacup Maltese. And I was like, hey, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And I was like telling them about how, like, this person and his girl were coming down. I was like, oh, stupid. Well, I was like, oh, I need to go grab something for my room. So their apartment's here. They're on the floor, third floor. I'm on the second. I proceeded to go down the stairs. As I was proceeding to go down the stairs, white tall boy on the basketball team proceeded to go up the stairs with his girl. Now, as I was saying before, Bentley knows who white tall kid on the basketball team is. So, of course, my dog just ran straight up to him, was like, hi, and I was like, sorry, thanks, awkward. Well, okay, well, he would proceeded to unlock his door. Bentley ran in his apartment and went straight to his door. You can only imagine, like, my face. I was like, oh my God, like, I'm scared. I was like, oh, Bentley, like, what are you doing? Well, he proceeds to find his own toy. Now, me thinking on the spot, I'm like, oh, wow, what am I going to say? I was like, oh, well, thanks again for watching Bentley the other day when we had a game. I must say, and I'm going to quote right now, I am very good at lying sometimes. And that right there is a good point on why lying sometimes is bad, but good. So yes. But the dog. As I was saying before, a dog. Anyway, so we decided to stay together and be undercover and all this stuff. When you have such a deep, dark secret inside, it kind of starts to destroy you. I remember at the beginning of my freshman year, I was in shape. Like, you know, like I wasn't like skinny, I wasn't fat, but I was like in shape. Like I had muscles and all that stuff. After December and after knowing I was going to have to keep the secret, I started losing weight. I don't want to say I was anorexic or anything like that. It's just I wasn't hungry because I was just so like 24/7, 48 hours, whatever you want to call it. I was always thinking about him in the situation I was in. So if I could say, I probably like a good like 145 the beginning of my freshman year, and by December, January-ish, I weighed like 115, maybe. I don't know. It wasn't good. It was very bad. It was very, very bad. And you could tell that I was kind of like sick. Like I wasn't a cute skinny. I was like you're too skinny. And people are like, Megan, like you got to stop. And Shelby, BFF, this is actually our freshman year of college together. She told me, she's like, Megan, you need to stop. Like, you're an idiot. I was like, yeah, I know I'm an idiot, but I'm crazy about this. No, I don't care. Like, you're an idiot. So we continue to talk all the way until the following August. And one morning, I woke up and I decided I was done. That I didn't want to be with this person anymore. And I remember texting him and saying, I can't do it. I'm sorry. And I blocked his number. Now, talking to someone for like a year, and then just one morning saying I'm done and like blocking him, hardest thing I could have ever done. I wanted to unblock his number. I wanted to text him. I was just kidding. Like, we're still together. Ha. No. Like, I made a choice that I had to do this, or it was literally going to destroy me inside. And I did the right thing. I look back at it now, and I'm really happy I took that step to doing that, because if I didn't, I can't even imagine where I could be right now. So that's that. That is my freshman year of college, pretty much in a nutshell. I mean, I don't think you guys really want to hear about my academics. I wasn't the smartest person, but I passed. My volleyball team ended up getting 9th in the nation, which is awesome, and I was a starting libero. Toot toot, my own horn. Yeah, I mean, my dad came to our volleyball games. He didn't really like take his sunglasses off because the light hurt his eyes, and I don't know, something to do with his neck, and I don't know. But that's my freshman year of college for you. And I think I'm gonna post this now because I don't think I should add on any longer, because this clip would be like an hour or 4 hours long. So I'm just gonna do this like bi-weekly, you know. So my next vlog will be my sophomore year of college. And yeah. So thanks for stopping by, and keep watching. Maybe I'll talk about you one time. Me, you knows. Later.